'em out, bring 'em out. Put the back cage yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh, front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off from MetLife. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
On second here to Blue. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still third and 8 to work with.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. They'll air it out on third. This is brought in, big gain for Smith and Jigba. He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, it's Blue. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled there by James Pierce.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
From the gun, here's Dart. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got first and 10 now from the 35.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here goes Dart to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives them in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Caught near the pylon. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them first and goal.
Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's put.
Blue reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. But he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Ready to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Okay, ready?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Black 40. Check Fury. Set, go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
10 black. Red, cycle. Check, hunt.
Out of the gun, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Okay,
So
ready.
after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Roster, 6, black, 95. Hey, red. Green Jack. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. As his man, it's the Michigan rookie. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Brown quick on the draw here. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Off the play fake, it's Young. He connects down the sideline. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Williams
Yellow,
coming in
43.
motion right.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go. 45.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Ready.
We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
Ready. Ready. 33. Yellow. Black Ultra. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Has it on the slant. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Tony now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Tony on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, who gives a blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
And come 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
And with the gun this time, here's Dart. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Giants will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
on, 19. Go.
The give, it's Blue. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that first down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Get up. 19, 18. Check out.
Blitz coming. Here's Dart. The back's got it. And in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. It's 6 in the end.
Ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Down. Blue, 32. Ready?
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. 45-6. Mega. Red, cycle.
Young working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. Third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32. Line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They'll send their tight end right. Young on 1st and 10. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Eagles facing 2nd and 5. To the air yet again. Young. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Blue strike 33. Yellow. Black ultra. Hut, hut.
Here's Young again. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every ref, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tony now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Dart out of the shotgun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll get it up to the 27.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up third down.
Going on third. Here's Dart. Downfield, and Goddard has it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now Dart. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Nevis with a point after. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Nevis ready to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Putting a receiver in motion.
Red 38. Blue, go, zone red. Red, cycle. 6, mega. Set, go.
Here's Young on first and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. Good there, courage of that wide receiver. The bad just could not haul it in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Ken Black. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Yellow.
Putting the tight end in motion.
White. Drill green. Black, red.
To the air on first down. Young. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43. Green jack. Set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Black, green, 32. Beetle blue. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Eagles tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tony now to return it. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Tag! 60 Maverick! Cougar 19! Panther 11! Panther 11!
From the gun, here's Dart. Pass is caught by Blue. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
60! Back! 70 Timberwolves! 60 Bobcats!
Looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead just before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. He's going well so far. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's cut.
They're going play action. Young, flushed out of the pocket. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready, set.
Young on the play action. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag.
Ready.
Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
Go. Here we go. Set. 6 seconds.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Down. Black. 95. Set. Go.
And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready. Cut.
First down. Young. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Eagles tie us up 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tony now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Start the drive with Blue. And powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He gets the handoff. They're cobbled together a yard there. Brought down by DeHaan Campbell. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Oh, and they fake it. Pass caught. And the fake works to perfection. 1st down.
Everybody needs a good emergency quarterback, and I think this team just found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, no question about it. And what a perfect moment to call it.
First and 10 from the 41.
Tag. 70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Dart now against the blitz. Makes the catch. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. New here from the pistol. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Up the middle, Blue. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Looking quickly here. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw, here's Dart. Dialing up a receiver screen. Lost for a little, down to the 30. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
16 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On first down, here's Dart. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Set, hunt. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Taken in by Williams outright. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go now. Red, 38. White, white. Slide through.
He sent a man in motion.
Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Come on, set. Black 40. Huge, yellow. Blaster, 6.
Tight end motioning right.
5.
Young on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach.
Ready,
5
ready.
still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Set, ready. 50, green. Hey, red. Black ultra. Set.
To the air yet again. Young. That's him on a quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense in the hurry up here.
Blue strike.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
6, mega. Hut, hut.
Here's Young again. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Only blue here. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Giants first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. defensive front.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9 at the 40-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Darts going to the air. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Third down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
Here we go, Shaq. Viking 18. Go.
Blitz coming. Here's Darts. And screen here to Blue. First down and more past the 40. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Throwing on first down. It's Darts. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun, here's Darts. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Who gets it? This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants score by 2 scores. They try to put this one away.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
42, Eagles 28. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready, set.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Who's that? Ready. 10 flat. Drill green. Ready.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Lobs this deep down the middle. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Cut.
On 2nd and 10, Young. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and you couldn't do it on that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Set, hut. Right, 95.
They've got a man in motion.
Field, flat. Six, mega. Hut.
On third down, it's Young. This connects with Higgins. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
15 yards. That's good. Eagles.
Blue strike.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Young on first and 10. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
That's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Black ultra. Set.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. White, white. 52 blue. Red, cycle. Check, hut.
Again, it's Young. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Man in motion here. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Eagles losing by 14. Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Set, ready. 10 plus, pause, red. Black shot.
Putting a receiver in motion. Desperation time here on fourth. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Back to the line they come. Second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning the game, losing, coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Going to the ground again on first. He's still going at the 30. Here he goes again. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have likely locked up the win right there. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 28. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 feet on blue. Slide through.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And it's picked off, but oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Cluster 6. Ready?
A 2nd down throw for Young. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll take him down at the 23-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Red. Yellow. Green. Set.
Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jabril Peppers with the pick.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
It's blue. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll run this with blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Five men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dunt. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency.
And here we go. It's another fake. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. And that time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Set. 10 flat. Flat. Red. Dog red. Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Giants get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this.
A nightmare.
4 big games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offensive coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now blue. this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down. It's Blue. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. So the Giants